Hey everybody, welcome to Keith's Place here, whatever, where I'm at. It's Fret More Guitar Lessons, isn't it? Anyway, I call it Keith's Place sometimes, but anyway, I could rewind this and, redo it and just delete that part, but what's fun in that? I'll just leave it in there. It is Keith's Place. Hey, I'm on here, so hey. Appreciate y'all tuning in. My name's Keith Williams with Fret More Guitar Lessons, and we're going to learn how to play a G7 chord today. G7 is just one note different than the G, and makes a pretty sound on a lot of songs. You'll hear it in different songs. Will the Circle Be Unbroken, I believe, is one, and just a lot of songs really has a G7 in there thrown in, and a lot of times it's real slight. It's not there very long, but it does make a difference in the song itself, having that little extra thing in there. You can get by with a G a lot of times and just skip it. But I want you to learn how to play some of these sevenths so that you get a good sound on your music, and you'll start to hear those changes as you evolve in your playing, and you'll want to be involved in those changes and not just be with just sticking with the standard G major chord, okay, or whatever major chord. You want to get those sevenths in there as much as possible. So let me show you the G that I'm playing here, and this is really the best G to play to go to the G7th, okay. Middle finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret, that's our A string. Then over on the 3rd fret, 6th string, that's our E string, and then also on the 3rd fret, our 1st string, which is an E string as well. With our pinky, strumming 6, there's our G. Now all we got to do to get the G7th is, it's hard to do standing up. I'm hitting the string there. Okay, so getting the 1st string on the 1st fret. There's a G, G7, G, G7. Okay. So that just makes a pretty sound, like I say, when it's supposed to be there for sure. And, again, there's a lot of times it's not there very long, but it's there long enough that something has changed. You hear that change, and a lot of times you're like, what is that change? It feels like it's in G, but it's just that one note, G7th. Okay, so what makes it a 7th note? The 7th note is just one note different, okay, and it works that way for all the chords, and it's the 7th note in the scale, basically. Okay, so there's seven major notes, not counting sharps and flats, just A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Okay, 7 of them. All right, so when you're in G, when you're in the G chord, that's 1. Okay, that counts as 1 because that's where we're at. Okay, that's our number 1. That's our chord. That's the chord we're in. So we start with G. G. Okay. Then we start back around. It starts all over again. G, A, B, C, D, E, and F is our 7th. So we need an F note in there to make a G7th. Okay. Easiest way to do it is just go backwards 1. Okay. So when you're in G, what's the note before it? F. If you're in F, what's the note before it? E. So if you're playing an F chord, then you need an E note in that F chord to make an F7th. Okay. If you're in D, you need a C note to make a D7th. And so G, you need an F note to make a G7. Okay, so what happens is this first string's an E, open E. There's no E sharp. Okay, there's no B sharp and there's no E sharp. The rest of the notes have sharps, but E and the B does not. Okay, so E we go straight to F, then F sharp on the 2nd fret, F sharp. And then G. So guess what? We're playing in G. It's a G chord. Well, there's our G. Matter of fact, this top string, since it's an E, we're in G there too. There's a G and there's a G and there's an open G on the 3rd string. Okay, so what happens when we do a 7th? We raise that pinky finger off and we put our 1st finger on this 1st string, 1st fret. And what is that? It's open E. There's no sharp, so it goes to what? F. That's the note before G. That's our 7th note. Gives us a G7th right there. Okay? Simple as it can be. Yeah. So, like I said, this is the best G. You may play another type of G, but this one is the best one to switch back and forth to a G7. So G7s real quick. Hey, appreciate y'all tuning in today to Keith's Place or Fretmore Guitar Lessons, wherever we're at. I don't even know where we're at. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Hey, we're having a good time. That's the main thing. Listen, be sure to give us a thumbs up on this one. Subscribe to us if you would. Check out our links down below in the description. Leave us a comment if you'd like. You got a request or a question or whatever. Let us know that in the comments down below. And check out our other videos out there. And we'll see y'all in the next one. Thanks.